everyone, we're Donna and Casey, and we've been together for a long time. We haven't been everywhere, but it is on our list.
So, we bought a 2019 ProMaster cargo van. I outfitted it to a camper van, and with our dog Frankie, we hit the road. Thanks for joining us on our adventure. This is where we're camping tonight. We are literally just outside the gates of the Badlands. We've finished our visit there and are moving on tomorrow. But one more night here on these cliffs that overlook the Badlands. It's just a beautiful place for dispersed camping. In one direction we see the Badlands, and a different direction we see this giant field of sunflowers. And in a third direction we see the grasslands. It's just an amazing place to camp for the night. We have tent campers, you have van campers, and you have the giant RVs. Just about everybody's out here. It's a great spot. Hi, Donna.
So not only beautiful landscape, but also beautiful sunsets here in the grasslands. And also, I think we're going to see a crescent moon for the second time. And look at this. The sunset in the grasslands just goes on forever.
The next morning, after getting chores done, we headed off to North Dakota.
And then we came across the Petrified Park, which is in Lemon, South Dakota. It was really fascinating to see all these things created from petrified wood. And at the museum, we were told that there's more petrified wood in this part of the country than anywhere else in the United States.
Hey, North Dakota!
Well, we finally made it to the Enchanted Highway. We've really been looking forward to this. This is a 32-mile stretch of highway which has sculptures made out of scrap metal that were created by a man named Gary Greff.
He started these in 1989, and he still continues to build and maintain the structures today. My favorite one was it's called A Good Day Fishing, and as you'll see in the upcoming clip, there it is, there's the giant trout jumping out of the water catching the dragonfly in its mouth. That's pretty cool. This is hilarious. We're at the sculpture of the grasshopper. The giant grasshoppers on the Enchanted Highway. And look at all the grasshoppers in the grass over here. I hope you can see them. There's like hundreds of them just hopping around in the grass.
Well, we're no longer on the Enchanted Highway, but what is that giant cow doing over there?
Here we are at a nice little campsite just outside of Bismarck, North Dakota. And we're camped right here by this little lake. Nice little lake. There's no bugs, believe it or not. And it's going to be a pretty sunset.
While in Bismarck, we stopped by the state capitol, which is very interesting. It's in the Art Deco style. The original capitol was destroyed by fire back in the 30s.
There was a statue of John Burke at the Capitol. He was a legislator, and then governor, and then a Supreme Court justice, and then treasurer of the United States. Yeah, well, I can still change my own oil. We're at this really nice park. Do you remember the name, hon?
No.
What town?
Fargo.
In Fargo, that's right, Fargo. Do you remember what town we're in? I usually don't. Donna does. We have some Instapot corn we're going to be enjoying on this beautiful afternoon, and then I think we're going to go for a bike ride.
Hopefully.
Of course, Fargo is famous for the wood chipper scene from the movie Fargo. So we understand that Fargo has a lot of painted buffalo in town, so we're going to see how many we can find. This one is a bomber pilot. So he has the hat and the leather jacket and the wings. It's the bomber pilot painted buffalo.
3. We found 3. Even with a map, we only found 3.
Minnesota! So there's a trail. It's part of the Grand Round Scenic Byway here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It goes, the bike trail goes all the way around this lake. So Donna and I are riding our bikes around the lake. And I think we are about a third of the way around the lake. It's been a fun drive, fun pedal so far. Fun drive. We're not driving, we're riding our bikes around the lake, not driving. A lot of sailboats out there on the other side. It's a beautiful day in Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's the city skyline in the distance. Sailboats cruising the lake. Then we stopped to spend the night in Hastings, Minnesota, which was a crazy old town. Check out all the dates of construction on the tops of these buildings. It was a beautiful old town right on the Mississippi River. We had a good time there. From 1869 to, I forget when, but this was the Dakota County Courthouse, 1869. Historic registry.
Casey took Frankie for a walk along the river, and then we went on a bike ride.
So one more night in Minnesota. We are just south of Hastings. And this is where we're camping tonight. This is Pippin Lake, and it's on the Mississippi River. And there are a lot of sailboats out there. Go back and zoom in a little on those sailboats, see if you can see them out there. Beautiful day. It's 75 degrees, breezy. Wisconsin! So Donna and I are spending part of the day here at Riverside Park in La Crosse. It's right on the Mississippi River. And this park is right across the street from the Funky Building. So there it is, the Funky Building, built in 1898. I know, but I'm going to pronounce it that way because it's more fun. Yes, a beautiful park. Don and I are spending part of the day here. We've already gone for a walk There's a nice bike trail, but our batteries aren't charged. That's my bad. So we had to walk today.
And here we are at our Boondockers Welcome in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Welcome to Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Right on the Lake Michigan. Beautiful beach here. So here we are at this lighthouse in Sheboygan at North Point Park. It's a beautiful park. There's this gorgeous hotel. I don't know the name of the hotel, but it sure is pretty. Got this amazing wall here, sea wall. And there's the beaches over there where we were yesterday. Gonna hang out there again this morning. And there is Lake Michigan. Looks like the ocean, doesn't it? It's just a really big lake. So we hope you enjoyed this week's video.
So our passion is travel, and that's what we're doing. And someone's passion was making a park and sculptures out of petrified wood, and someone else's passion was making sculptures out of scrap metal. So whatever your passion is, we hope you're doing it.
It's been amazing the crazy things we've just been stumbling across out here, like that petrified forest. That was really something. Oh, and by the way, where are we now?
We'll have to watch and see.
Where are we now? Bye.